Good evening, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This Miss Jackove coming straight from that Spiker Star, aka the Messenger, aka the Virgo Goddess, aka the Daughters of Zion, aka that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Miss Jackove is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here, right? The name of this is called Real Talk Chronicles, okay? Real Talk Chronicles. Let me just say this, man. Everybody out here is going through something. I'm talking about, I done spoke to like 3-4 people, maybe more than that. And out of all the people that I just spoken to within a week time, within this week, everybody's stressed, everybody's depressed, people is having anxiety, a lot of people is dying. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on out here. And I try to tell people, like, listen, you got to detach yourself and unplug yourself from the fake reality, from the smoke and mirrors, okay? The matrix, okay? Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen. They rather let the matrix defeat them and take them up out of here rather than defeat the matrix. Okay, you got to unplug yourself from the matrix and stop stressing over this nonsense that's going on, okay? Because truth be told, half of the stuff that we was programmed to believe that we need to survive, we never needed this to survive. We never needed this mess to survive. Never, ever. But they programmed us to believe that we need this and we need that, and oh, if we don't have this and such and such. It's just crazy as hell. Like this thing is whole crazy as hell. And speaking from experience, because way before I even came to the Torah and I was doing whatever it is I wanted to do when I felt like doing it, because that's just what it was with me. Okay, I was stressed out over the bills too. I was stressed out over these bills, honey. I was stressed out. Yeah, I was stressed out over these bills. So I know what it is, okay? But I found another route because I realized that type stressing over them bills and all that, nah, that's not the way, because that was going to take me out. I ain't trying to, you're not taking me out. You're not going to win defeat over me. You're not going to win victory over me. I'm going to win victory over you. You're not going to win victory over me, okay? And then I started letting things of this world go, okay? Yeah, I'm like that. I let a lot of these things of this world go. Now I'm just as happy, and people looking at me like, why is she so happy? Why is she so, cause I don't care about what y'all care about. I really don't. I don't care about no bills. I don't care about no car note, car insurance, rent, none of that. I can go build me a clubhouse. I don't care about paying no rent. I could care less. I'm trying to tell you. And let me just say this, right? The sooner you realize the sooner you realize that half of this stuff you really don't need, guess what? The better off you be. Real talk, the better off you'll be. You'll be a lot healthier and a whole lot of other stuff, because this stressing that y'all doing and this anxiety that y'all doing, listen, man, it ain't going to do nothing but make y'all have poor health problems and health conditions and high blood pressure and all kinds of foolishness that's why y'all so sick. This is why y'all so sick, because y'all sitting up here worrying and focusing on things that really don't matter. It just doesn't matter. And then another thing is this, before I break on out of here, another thing that I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of persecution going on, right? I'm seeing a lot, and a lot of people talking about this beheading and persecution, and it's a lot of stuff that's going on right now, right? I even spoke about this in my past conversations, and I'm gonna just say this, right? If you walking down the street, and you see police and high activity going on down the street, what common sense should tell you? Common sense should tell you to make a detour and go down the other street. You shouldn't be going towards the area where the high crime is and the problems is at. That should be common sense. But common sense isn't common with people. Okay? Common sense isn't common. If you know that you're going to be beheaded, why is you going up in these buildings? Common sense should tell you that you need to find you another route. You need to find you another route. You don't need to go into the building. Don't walk into the problem. You let the problem come to you. You don't go to the problem. Like, yo, people is just dumb out here, man. No type of discernment, no type of common sense, no type of nothing that is going on. And I seen something else with another video where I think they was denying the Jews or something like that. They was denying them access to pray and a whole bunch of other stuff with that. And yes, that's foul, right? Because everybody should have their right and their freedom of right or whatever to practice with their belief or whatever it is that they want to do. But guess what? Common sense should tell you that maybe you need to start saying your prayers in your house. You got to come from amongst the crowd and do your own thing and stop being on the scene and stop being on the crowd. That's the problem with people. Everybody wants to be part of the crowd. Everybody wants to be seen and be heard and all this other stuff. That stuff is dead, man. For real. It's like you walking into your own problem. You walking into your own problem. If I know that it's going to be persecution and beheaded going on, okay, I'm not going into no synagogue. I'm not going into anything. Okay, I'm going to be worshiping in my house and do what I've been doing. Lift the window up and face Jerusalem and say my prayers and my daily devotions like I do every day. Okay, the last time I actually made an attempt to go into a shul is when I really wanted to worship. I really seriously did. I just wanted to be amongst the crowd, and I understand quite well, okay? But at that time, I really wanted to do it because it was been a long time and I just wanted to do it. And then they end up kicking me out because I didn't want to wear a mask and obey their social distancing, okay? And so they kicked me out, okay? And that was the last time I've been or made an attempt to go inside any of these buildings, okay? So with that being said, it's like you gotta switch your routine up. You gotta switch up. Yeah, it's good to go to to this synagogue or this shul or this church or this whatever to worship and learn and X, Y, and Z. But guess what? It's a lot of beheading and persecution going on, okay? You got a lot of stuff that's going on and they going up into these buildings, these 501c3 buildings, okay? So you got to be very, very careful with that, okay? Because once you start getting beheaded, ain't no coming back from that, okay? Ain't no coming back from that. Okay, so you still got work to do. You got to make sure, you got to tidy yourself up a little bit. Okay, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. But I'm about to ready to get on out of here. Just a little something on my mind. Hey, listen, like I said, if you see the problem that's over there, don't go over there. Go around. Go around the problem. Stop being amongst the crowd and stop trying to be on the scene all the time. Because some people coming up in them buildings, ICE or whoever it is, okay, you still got ICE running around and you know they ain't got no, they wearing masks on their face, and it's just a lot of stuff that's going on. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, okay? It's a lot going on. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here. This is Miss Yaakov, the Spiker Star, the brightest star of the constellation, looking into your world and see things that you just don't see. I'm out.